I think I go on a little streak to start this game. As you see, it just started. Look at these two noobs right here. Clean that one up. Where did he go? He's playing peekaboo. Oh my god, lay it down, bitch. Where was he go? What was you trying to do, son? But I know there's some more over here, man. I feel it. I feel it in my gut. There's a bitch over here. Look, my teammate's in a gunfight with somebody. I'm going to go check, make sure the coast is clear, and survey the scene, clean that bitch up right there, lay it down for me one time, motherfucker. And we got more bitches over here. I heard something. I heard something. Where is he? Oh, look at this dude. He's trying to play hide and go seek. Sit down, sucker. What is going on over here, man? These dudes can't stop me right now. I see another dude coming up. Oh, shit. I'm like, oh, throw a nade. Trying to get out of there, man. Where did he go? Where did this bitch go? My teammate's right there, so I'm like, alright, I got all these dudes is coming at me like in little waves right now. And now I finally got a little bit of help. I could see a couple of dudes through the smoke. Well, I seen them before I shot and shit. And I'm like, alright, how am I going to play this? How do I want to play this? This dude is laying on the ground. I'm going to talk about that in this video, actually. Laying on the ground. We clean that dude up right there. This dude's got me pinned down. I'm stuck in a reload. Oh my god, get owned, son. Where were you jumping to? And why are you jumping? This isn't Call of Duty. Why are you jumping? Oh, another one. Sit down, sucker. And then I think there's another dude over here. I clean him up, and then there's one more coming at me, and I'm like, oh man, I just didn't have enough. You know what I mean? Like, you're poning so much ass, man. You're clapping all this ass. These dudes is coming at you agains and agains and again. And, you know, you just, either your health is just not there for that last gunfight, or, you know, you gotta reload. You're stuck in a reload. Now, yes, I do swap to pistols regularly in Battlefield. And I do get kills with pistols, right? But I just, in that moment, you know what I mean, I was streaking pretty good, right? But we put in some work in this game here. So I wanted to make a video. We got some Battlefield 5 on the channel. I'm going to upload this to my main, I think. And what I want to talk about this video is, now that I got a few more games in on the game, I want to give my thoughts on the game so far. You know, break down like what modes I've played, what things I've tried, some of the different weapons I've tried, stuff like that. And it's not going to be like a review, obviously, because I'm still new to the game, man. And I haven't tried everything in the game. And, you know, I don't know if I'm going to do like a review type deal with this game. I might. I might. It's warranted, right? So if nothing drastically changes, and I don't get like super busy with other games and stuff like that, I could see me probably wanting to do one on this. And I'm also going to break down my statistics so far. So I took a screenshot. I have to break it down into 2 screenshots though, because even though it's very little, it won't let you just scroll down to the middle, so you get all the statistics. For some reason, it only lets you go to the top or the bottom, so then you miss a few things at the top when you're looking at the bottom part of it, and then you miss a few things at the bottom when you're looking at the top part of it, if that makes any sense to you. You guys will see what's up in a minute. But yeah, man, so what do I think of the game? My first few sessions, little sessions, right, just a few games and shit, you know, I came in as a Battlefield noob, kinda, right? Been putting a lot of time in Battlefield 1 lately, really enjoying that game. But I basically came in as a Battlefield noob. Now, I was getting good scores. Actually, you guys even seen I was putting up a decent score in my very first game. Like, my first game and a half, right? It was a decent score for me anyways. I'm not sure what, like, the gold standard is for Battlefield 5 TDM gameplay. But, you know, I was, like, at the same time, I was, like, kind of reserved about it, right? I'm like, yo, something's off with this game, man. It doesn't have that magic that Battlefield 1 has. And real quickly, the medic too. I remember thinking that the medic was useless in one of my videos. I was talking about, you know, since everybody can res now, everybody can heal a little bit. What's the point of the medic? Well, I started running the medic a lot more, and the medic is still nice, man. The medic is still hella nice because you could res that much quicker. And that is clutch, man, because what a lot of these bitches do is they'll camp dead bodies, right? I have gameplay. I was going to put a bunch of clips in this, but I don't want this to be more of a negative video, so I didn't bother to add them in there. I'll probably just delete them off my hard drive. But there's a lot of bitches in this game that will down a dude, and then they'll camp a dark corner or they'll camp a head glitch, or they'll camp in a window, and they'll just sit and aim down sight. You can tell they're aiming down sight on that dead body, waiting for somebody to go over for the res, right? So the medic is really clutch, because sometimes, let's say, those dudes are head glitching, right? If you get some shots in them, you won't kill them all the time. They'll get out of there, right? They'll go prone in the house, behind the window and shit. You won't finish them off, you know what I mean? It happens a lot. But with the medic, man, you can shoot them, distract them. They're getting out of there for a second, couple seconds to heal. With the medic, you could get your teammate up, 2 seconds, both get the fuck out of there, and then go try to clap that noob, that bitch camping in the house that you just damaged. You go clap his ass, get him out of his camp spot. Now, I was also talking about how I wasn't exactly enjoying the game because the poor visibility and stuff like that, and that still kind of stands, though. You know, the visibility in Battlefield 5 is not great, in my opinion. I think the graphics are phenomenal. The visibility, though, is not on all maps. Like, on some maps, it's fine. But there's some maps too, man, where I'm like, dude, the vegetation is just too rare. I can't tell if that's people or not. I can't tell if that's a bitch that I should shoot at. So sometimes I just be shooting just because I'm like, that could be a person, that could not be a person, right? I'm just going to shoot to be safe, and then I'll shoot, give up my location, and I'm getting shot by a sniper from over there, or do with an LMG from over there. Usually camping, laying the fuck down. That is one thing, dude. After my first few sessions, though, I was like, I don't know if Battlefield 5 is going to be for me. I did. Because, and I have so many clips. Like I said, I'll probably delete them, though. Just trying to stay away from that kind of negativity. But Battlefield 1, there's a lot of campers in there, right? Dude, the amount of people just in TDM laying the fuck down in the back of the map. And even at the end of the game, they'll be in that TDM for that whole 15 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever it took to finish that game. And they'll finish that game and they'll go like 8-2. Because they literally laid prone in the ass crack of the map for the entire fucking game. It's like some Modern Warfare shit, cuz these pansies, these little fairies that we see, these nerds that we see on Modern Warfare, they play like those bitches, man. These Battlefield 5 bitches. They play like the Modern Warfare scared little cowards, man. Laying on the ground. Now, I don't know if it's just because they're scared to die, or because they don't have enough gun skill to run around and shit. But I've heard that Battlefield has always been campy. And before I was a fan of the series, like back in the Black Ops 2 days and shit like that, when I was all about that Call of Duty, you know, that would be like an insult. If I caught a dude laying on the fucking ground in Black Ops 2 with a target finder, I'd be like, dude, get the fuck out of Black Ops 2 TDMs. Go over to Domination or something like that. Go over to Ground War, or take it on over to fucking Battlefield, man. Get the fuck out of our lobby, son. That's what I used to say to people, right? Like, I wouldn't report them, and I wouldn't fucking, like, blow up at them. But I tell them, I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of my lobby and go over there, you know? But, you know, I'm having fun with the game. And the funny thing is I do like Battlefield 1 more, though. As it stands right now, I like Battlefield 1 more. But I'm playing, basically since the other day when I bought Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1, well, I already owned Battlefield 1, but I rebought it because the deal was just too good with the Premium Pass. I only had a few games on Battlefield 1. Like, when I have game time, you know, I made a little bit of time for World War II, a little bit of time for Black Ops 4, and then I reinstalled Red Dead 2, so I'm trying to make time for that at some point. But I've just been playing Battlefield 5 with what little bit of game time I have, man. And it's not, like I said, it's not because I enjoy it more than Battlefield 1. I think it's just because where I already kind of know Battlefield 1 very well, Battlefield 5 is so new to me that I'm just really trying to learn the maps and the guns and, you know, the game modes and whatever, right? I'm trying to, like, train my eye to get better at spotting bitches, because the visibility is not great, especially compared to a Battlefield 1. And TDM, I made a video talking about how TDM sucks, and for the most part, like, it's not great, man. It's Battlefield 1 TDM did it way better than Battlefield 5, in my opinion. But I don't dislike it as much as I felt like I did when I first made that video. See, this is why it's never good to make videos when you're in like the honeymoon stage of a game. The initial hours of a game and shit like that. You should never make a review video or whatever. You can make a first impressions video because that's just, okay, this is what I've noticed so far, and there you go, right? Which is basically what that video was. But there's a lot of people out there that I even respect, like the homie Thunder. You know, Thunder for Call of Duty, I would never take his word for it whether or not to buy a game in the initial few hours of a Call of Duty. When the Call of Duty first comes out, Thunder will make a video, and most of the time that game is great, and then a week or two later, all of a sudden, you know, he's talking about all the problems with it, and he's talking about how bad it is and how broken it is and shit like that, right? So I would never listen to a person like Thunder. I have a ton of respect for Thunder, but when it comes to like your rose-colored goggles and shit like that, honeymoon phases, you know, he's retracted his shit way too much. He said MW3 was the best Call of Duty of all time or some nonsense. Then he went on to hate it. He said Ghost was fucking amazing. He went on to hate it. You know, shit like that, right? And I like to make my own opinions on games and stuff. And I do like TDM a little bit more than I did in that video, right? Or more than I said I did in that video anyways. But not bad. Check it out. 25-6. Not bad for a Battlefield noob. I am starting to enjoy TDM. And this is a look at my statistics. So right there you can see 1.83 KD, 11 wins, 9 losses. Don't have a ton of time on the game. You can see my assists there, my time played. You can see my longest headshot. My highest streak is 12. That's definitely got to go up. But I don't have a lot of time on the game, right? I've only played, it says here, 20 games. You know, so you got to think the statistics will go up once I start learning the maps more. You know, I am dying a lot because, you know, I just don't know where I'm going. Or I'll make a newbie move and try to res a teammate when it's really not that safe. You got to think the more I play it, the smarter I'll get. And I'll realize that, and I'll back the fuck off and wait till a better time, till a safe time to res that teammate. But, yeah, 1.83 KD, you know, that's got to be all right for a Battlefield noob, basically. Battlefield 5 noob, anyway. You know, but we'll pick it up. And I am liking TDM more. All of that, all my statistics is basically TDM, man. I think I played one game of Conquest so far. So I got to get my Conquest game up. Got to start playing it more. But that's it, guys. That's my thoughts so far. Updated and my statistics in Battlefield 5. Thanks for watching.